Very good morning. Now, here's the thing. Chris went to the bookmakers somewhere in the northeast of England, and he has posted the bet was cashed, but it was cashed by him. He explained to the person he passed the bet over to, the money has been posted to myself in a picture in DM, and the money will be paid to the food bank today. I will video that. I'm not happy. The reason why I'm not happy is because pylon after pylon after pylon. When I come up to St James's Park to touch the badge, to honour the players, to meet fellow YouTubers, I do that because my heart here, I'll always be a Geordie till the day I make my last breath on earth. I didn't want to have to do this. I wanted to do a video presentation with Christy Dawson of the Evening Chronicle, where I was handing the bet to either Tom, Steve, or Stuart, who Chris mentioned in the phone call I've just had. Now, St James's Park holds 52,300 at the moment, and eventually the East Stand, the Gallagher, they'll get fixed. But this pylon to do with the bet was my gesture. It was my gesture to the people of Newcastle upon Tyne, my home city. Unfortunately, very sad people have forced the issue. Many sad people had turned around and said, the bet's being cashed, money's being stolen. It was never the case, ever. Now, last night I was on different YouTube channels trying to make comments in chat. Nobody wanted to know. Nobody commented back. Why? Because people were saying about the bet. Well, the bet was an idea I came up with, and in the beginning, that bet was ridiculed and ripped by people on Twitter. You're having a laugh. I didn't. No. I didn't have a laugh. I got somebody to place a bet because betting has changed. But you weren't listening. You really weren't listening. And to one YouTube channel, I gave bits of paper. And as I posted very late this morning, I began the upload at 12 o'clock. Due to my broadband being as bad as it is, that was finished just after 2:15 this morning. And that post was split into 2 videos. But here's the thing. When I spoke to many of the YouTubers outside of St James's Park, you did not believe. Well, when His Majesty opens Parliament and he reads from what's in front of him, you won't believe either, because you are right. Now, yesterday, I went to this. Well, I went to a job centre and I got given this. This is an invitation only. Now, when I went to the job centre, I was a little bit knocked. Still went, but I was a little bit knocked. I sat there at the beginning with a lot of people in the room and I listened. Fierce like thunder, but I still listened. Because listening is important. Using our ears, using our eyes, that's important. So here's the thing. I mentioned one word to the lady who was doing the job centre talk. She was on about pensions. I've got a private pension. It's for bus work, driving a bus. 11 years worth of pension, but mine's frozen. Now, anybody can change their job. Anybody, right? I spoke many times about cryptocurrency. I am not a financial advisor. There are things to do with financial advising I simply do not understand. So I don't do it. But going back to the main subject, because I bounce around between ideas here, okay? Yesterday, when I came out of the job centre, I walked along the road because I had seen the area. I knew what was along that road. So, got my camera out and I had it facing forward. Not at me. It wasn't about what I was doing. I was talking, and I hope you can hear it. And across the road, it's because of this. On Sunday, people made obscene, offensive remarks. I lost a parent. I never knew my dad. He ran when he found out my mum was pregnant. That was his choice. But my mum and my nana, I'll always mention those two people. My mum, November, she passed away. The most horrific thing a person can go through. And on Sunday, just gone, people lost their life going down to the Titanic. And you, on YouTube, you mentioned my mum. One of the phrases which will stay with me as a brand, right there, that'll never ever leave my mind, was this: your mum feeding the fishes. I'm a proud Geordie, but at the moment, no, I don't feel a proud Geordie. That's truly honest. Because you're attacking my Twitter, Paul Gallant 11. You're attacking that because you can. You're attacking Paul Gallant 3675 because you can. But when you attack a Geordie following a fantastic season that nobody saw coming, that's wrong. And that is why you're watching this video, which you will comment on because you can't help yourself. You believe you are right. So the next video you will see will be the donation to the people of Newcastle upon Tyne and the food bank. That donation is from Barclays Bank, and it won't put it to bed, like I said to Chris earlier, because you're right. I'm wrong, and I always will be wrong. I don't have a car because I drove a mobility car for my mother. And 27th of December, just gone, Kia in Nottingham came out, two lads in the car. They picked up the car that had been sat since the 22nd of November. They put the private plate on the front of it, in the window, and they drove that car away. They also drove away the hire car, which I was grateful for, and that left me walking. So yes, you out there watching this, yes, you, have a go, have a pop. You do that. But I'm going to tell you this. The goals I have in life, which I spoke to the job centre about, you can never, ever stop those goals. Nobody can. The only person who looks daft, stupid, it's you. I want to grow my YouTube. I want to be able to employ somebody to hold the camera, so it's not me. So I'm free to express, because when you use your hands, you're expressing. You can't do that if you're holding a camera. It's impossible. Now, like I say, today, the second video, you will see that money, the £80, that's gone to the food bank. So, take a look at yourself. Before you do this, take a look at yourself. We are meant to be a black and white army. But when you attack one supporter, you attack the badge. And considering we finished top 4, that is as toxic as you can get. So anyway, enough. I'm going to post this.